All right. Welcome back, everyone. So today, going to be reviewing Jujutsu Kaisen Season 1. Uh, I watched it on HBO Max, but I think it's also on Crunchyroll, so check it out there if you want to watch it. Let's just get started. I'm probably going to go through this one pretty quick. Um, it, it's definitely worth a watch. I'm going to say that at the beginning. I'm gonna do a non spoiler bit a little bit first and just say, wow, a not useless female character. I hope this continues. I feel like many anime, especially these types, action, fighting, there's always the trio, which is generally two guys and a girl, and usually the guys are rivals of each other and the girl is kind of in between them, but she's always portrayed in a way that's like, oh wow, she could be powerful, but then never given moments to show off her power, and basically just kind of sidelined and just there. Yeah, we'll talk about that moment a little bit later when I go into spoilers. Um, I am super interested in the world building and the characters that have been set up so far in the show. I think the main four characters um, are extremely interesting and compelling in each in their own ways. So far, I'm only one season in so far. I want to remind people of that. Um, I think that I'm very interested to see where the antagonist side goes. I'm interested to see how that kind of plays out, and we get to learn more information about them. And yeah, I love to see what Sukuna is gonna do moving forward. I'm very excited about that. One of the critiques I do have for the show. I mean, this is only like what I would say like a two arc show each. Like first half of the season, second half of the season. Um, so there's not a whole lot to talk about, but I would say that the second arc, which is kind of like the traditional, like not traditional, but like is a tournament esque part, even though it's kind of more of a battle royale. Um, it's a little slow at times because it does the traditional anime thing of, which is good because it'll give us more characters and side characters to work with and care about and stuff like that. But it does the thing where a lot of anime do, which is we're going to show one episode will be these two characters fighting each other. Both side characters we may not particularly care about yet, and this is really early in a show to do that. I mean, we get the character set up, but it makes it was a little hard for me to watch because I just did like I care about the main three, and I don't really care about the side characters at the moment. I just don't think that we have enough character moments with them, and we don't get to explore them enough with the main cast for me to be attached to them. And so those episodes are a little boring to me. Um yeah. Let's go into some spoilers. Just a little bit. Um oh, what's her name? I cannot remember her name for the life of me. Uh Kugisaki? Kugisaki? Um she like I was very worried for the first part of the season. Like, she had some interesting stuff when she was first introduced, but she was kind of sidelined a little bit. But that's because there's just a lot of stuff going on, and we were mostly focused around Yuji. And she kind of didn't get a whole lot of moments. And I was a little worried it was going to be that traditional thing of, and it might still be moving into the future. I don't know, because I haven't read the manga or anything like that. So I'm interested to see where season 2 goes, but this could still be a problem. But she had like her beginning intro moment, and that was kind of it. And then we get to the last like mini arc of the show where they're dealing with some issues, and her battle at the end, the last couple episodes, yes, more of this, please. Thank you for not making her useless and like giving her well thought out, cool abilities that are distinct and unique to her. I was really excited by that fight, actually. I think with the brothers that were there, and like just like the fight, the animation in this show, which is not something I'm gonna necessarily talk about because I'm not an animator expert or anything like that, but man, the fight scenes are really cool. And like they do a really good job of like characterizing, through these fight scenes and sequences, just like the different personalities of the character, and like the way she just like goes off like in the face of death and just absolutely just destroys these guys is really, really exciting. I really thought that was a really cool moment for her to shine, where the other two characters were kind of like, they each got their own little moments, but she kind of like, I felt like she had a great ending moment, which kind of like put them all on the same level in a certain way. Yeah, so another cool thing that I want to talk about. I'm fanboying a little bit right now, but Gojo's fights, especially the one with the what's the volcano dude curse. Yeah, I like kind of thought he was like okay until that, like, again, it's like these fights for me that have made these characters like really interesting. And the way that he brings Yuji in to kind of watch him clean up here, without any like care for how powerful this curse is, just because he knows he can handle it no problem, is fantastic. And just like, it's really cool to have these mentor characters, when this will hopefully pay off in the long term, where we'll have a fight where he has issues and he struggles, because it's really cool to see these mentor characters who kind of like talk about being big shots actually just completely stomp over antagonist characters, especially those who are like really cocky. It's exciting to see, because like a lot of times writers will try to make the fight even, but sometimes it's just cool to watch a character just stomp another. So I really enjoyed that moment. I'm very excited to see how that plays out long term, because I definitely feel like there's gonna be it's kind of mentioned in the season, they're kind of already putting together a plan to deal with him. And it's not like, oh, we're going to kill him. It's, no, we're going to take him, like, we're going to imprison him and just take him off the board. Don't want to deal with that. Just deal with the other people. Don't deal with him. And I think that's interesting and cool, and I'm excited. I definitely recommend this. I had this show recommended to me by some friends, and I recommend it to, you guys. And if you're into like shows that are like these action, very fight intensive anime, then I would say this is definitely one to watch. I will preface that it's, this is the first season. I've kind of said that throughout this video. So right now, I really enjoy it, and I'm excited to see where it goes. But I've seen plenty of great first books, first seasons, and then the show just straight nosedive. Because the writer has, X planned out basically, and it's really great. And then the next, they're like, oh, I need to keep going. This. I'm sure there'll be slow points that I'll critique. But I'm very hopeful. I'm very excited. I'm very interested to see where this show goes, and I'm pretty excited. I'm pretty excited to see where it goes. So that's going to be it for this one, guys. If you have any thoughts or opinions differing or the same as mine, go ahead and post them in the comments down below. Interested to know what some other people think about this. And then if you like the video, be sure to like and subscribe. It helps out the channel a lot. But I think that's going to be it for this one, guys. So I will see you next time. Thanks for watching.